Well, here we are, and we will continue with lots more basketball action all day long. 11 different games coming to you, and we are starting to make our way towards the halfway point. Scott Staten, Jeremy Caldwell, we're at the Boys 10U Undisputed National Championship game at these 33rd National Christian Homeschool Basketball Championships. Campus at Drew University. It's the Northside Lions out of Indianapolis in the blue uniforms against the HCYA Warriors in the white. On the tip, Northside gets the ball, but quickly stolen away by HCYA's Manny Hardman. Hardman, their all-regional player. He's going to drive and just straight to the basket, puts it in. Man, he put on fifth gear there really fast.
Yeah, he's a very good player. He traps a lot, really good point guard, sees the floor. He's going to be a difference maker here for the Warriors.
That time they knocked the ball away, but Northside able to corral that in and keep it at their end. Lions going to work it around.
The Warriors going to see if they can break the trend here as the visiting team has won all 4 games here this morning.
That time a wide open look by Cruz Spencer's no good, but they keep the ball at this end, and he will back it out. Spencer, their Midwest MVP for the Boys 10U. That time off the miss, a tie-up, and it will go to HCYA. Northside on this week, they defeated the Saline County Warriors 15-10, and in the Final Four yesterday, 38-27 winners over their crosstown rivals, the Northwest Warriors out of Indianapolis. And for HCYA, a 38-9 win over Fort Smith out of Arkansas. And in the Final Four, 37-21, impressive win over MHEA. That time, Northside gets the turnover. A little bit of a press there. Here comes Spencer, gives it up. Back to Spencer, he's going to spin. Oh, nice find over on the left wing. That shot is short by Holden Schwander. Back the other way comes HCYA.
Yeah, both of these teams do a lot of trapping defensively, so you're probably going to see a lot of extensive defenses here. Interesting to see who handles the pressure better.
Here's a three that is long. Rebound off to once again to Spencer. Here he comes. Bringing it the other way for Northside. Double teamed there at the line, but gets it off. On the drive, off. Oh, he didn't even use the glass. Thought he was going to shoot that at the glass. That was Lathan Sheward, the other all-Midwest player for the Lions. First 2 points of the game for them. We're all knotted up. Other way. Shot that time by Hardman. Hit the side of the backboard, but they got the rebound. And on the putback attempt, he falls down. No good, and here come the Lions.
Yeah, they're out and running.
Wing shot, no good there by Noah Johnson. Rebound to the Lions again. Johnson puts it back up, and he draws the foul.
Referee going to say it's foul on the floor. That's going to be on number 2, Cohen Scott, for the Warriors.
So if you're unfamiliar with this setup and this tournament here, one of the things is that these teams have already won a national championship. Won the HCYA Warriors for 5A and the Northside Lions for 7A, won gold balls earlier this week. And then we got looked like a violation there on the inbounds.
Yeah, I didn't see what had happened, but turnover by Northside. The Warriors turning it over on a fast break.
Yep, that time Hardman lost the ball. There's another rebound by Corbin Scott. He has been cleaning the boards for the Warriors. HCYA on the attack. 2-2 tie here in the Boys 10U Undisputed Championship. On the floater in the lane, no good by Cohen Scott. Rebound comes down to Devin Hilton. We got a whistle and looks like a foul or a tie-up. Is that a tie-up? Yep.
Yep, jump ball. Going back to the Lions. If you've been watching since early this morning, the Northside Boys 12U played in the first game of the morning, and they won the first undisputed championship of this 33rd year annual homeschool nationals.
That time on the miss, the drive for Northside. That was no good by Lathan Sheward. Back the other way comes Hardman for the Warriors. Oh, what a spin move, but he dropped that one off too short under the basket. Fight for the rebound. He comes away with it again. Here's Hardman for 3. No good. And Lions get the rebound. Great effort there by Cohen Scott to try to keep that ball alive for the Warriors, but they couldn't turn that into points. And then on the drive, Euro step. Boy, they teach that earlier and earlier. That was number 35, Tyson Trauber with the 2, and his team now in front. This Lions program has really shown well, and there's Hardman once again. He's got all 4 points for his team as he, with the strong drive on the left side of the lane, kisses it off the glass. Oh, and he's got a steal. Spencer went behind his back, and Hardman was right there to get another quick 2. 6 quick points for Hardman, and the Warriors out in front 6-4 now. Back the other way comes Northside. We got a whistle and a foul. That will be on Cohen Scott, and I believe that's his second, Jeremy.
That one's on Corbin Scott.
Is that on Corbin?
Yep,
okay, Corbin Scott.
So they each Scott brothers
spread it out.
One.
The big man with the foul at the free throw line will be Noah Johnson for Northside. And, yeah, this Northside team has really had a great week. You talked about they claimed the Undisputed in 12U. They'd love to go home with the 10U now. Their boys' team's really showing out well. And the girls' program that really was not much of a factor, and you didn't see them until about 5 years ago. And, wow, they have built a program now where it's not just one team, but, I mean, they've done something that's difficult to do in Indianapolis. They built a team from 10U all the way up, and they're all solid, all of the girls' teams.
Yeah, yep. The boys' teams, you hear them quite a few times. This is the second time on the broadcast today. And, when you can start building a program from the 10U age group and keep them going through it, you're going to have a solid program in 3 to 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, they did a really good job of kind of connecting that. And I live in Indianapolis, and I had worked with some other teams and shared gyms with them sometimes. And they did a really good job of connecting that boys program and those families with the girls team to build up a really nice-looking program level setup. That time a foul on HCYA.
Yeah, it's over the back on Corbin Scott. So that's his second foul.
Yeah, he's got two, and their big guy, they don't want to get him in trouble. He really provides a presence. Oh, the inbounds was too short, and right there's Hardman with the put-in and the foul. Looked like that foul was on Lathan Sheward for the Lions. And a three-point opportunity here. All 8 points scored by Manny Hardman for HCYA. Sinks the free throw.
That's going to be 9. So Hartman has a 9-6 lead here over the Northside Lions.
That's right.
As he's kind of doing everything right now. Great athlete.
Yes, he is. Really fast and got a good little jump shot, good touch around the basket. Here come the Lions. They break the press. There's a bounce pass. They get it to their man Spencer, and the ball rolls. Wow, almost dropped in, but came off the left side of the rim and into the hands of the Warriors. That was Isaac Carter with the rebound. Quickly the other way comes Hardman. Hardman going to take it all the way down the left side and in.
He likes that. He likes that left-handed glass shot there.
11-6, all 11 points, and then Hardman with the steal. But when he tried to get control of it, it went back into the hands of Lathan Sheward, and then a whistle, and going to be, looks like a foul or a turnover. Okay.
Backcourt.
They went. That ball was dangerously dancing around that violation line there at half court, and ends up being a turnover for the Lions. So now HCYA, final minute and a half of this first quarter, boys 10U Undisputed Championship game. They have a 5-point lead, all 11 points by Manny Hardman for them. The Warriors in control. Good find by Hardman over on the right baseline. That shot is no good by Devin Hilton. And here come the Lions. They need some points, trailing by 5. Lathan Sheward up ahead. Ball bounces but goes into the hands of the Lions, and then a whistle and a foul on Peter Otile for the Warriors.
He came into the game for Corbin Scott with the foul trouble.
Lions will bring it in under their own basket. They trail it by 5 on the inbounds. There is Cruz Spencer. His shot too strong. Rebound off to Devin Hilton. HCYA with the ball in the able hands of Manny Hardman. He has scored all 11 points for his team, and they lead at 11-6. Cohen Scott with the ball. He's going to fire up a three from deep. That misses everything, but he follows his own shot. Little short on the putback attempt, and then here come the Lions. 38 seconds to go. Northside on transition. They're going to have to back it out as Hardman was quick to get back there. Theodore Scherer had it. And here's Cruz Spencer, and he throws it out of bounds. Into the game, Isaac Elliott for Northside. HCYA, they'll bring it up, and you got to think they're going to go for that last shot as Hardman walks the ball up over the half-court line. 20 seconds left, his team up 5. Warriors out of Texas. Here comes Hardman. Kicks it over. Here's a three by Isaac Carter that is too long. Devin Hilton chases down the rebound, but as he throws it back in, it's stolen. Here comes the Lions. The other way, going to have a chance to put a shot up as Cruz Spencer looked up and saw the clock wind out. So we end this first quarter of this boys 10U Undisputed National Championship. It's the HCYA Warriors leading the Northside Lions 11-6. Welcome back to the campus of Drury University. We are entering the second quarter here of the boys 10U Undisputed National Championship game, where the HCYA Warriors out of Texas lead the Northside Lions 11-6. All 11 points by Manny Hardman, the man with the ball right now, and the man with the plan so far is he has filled it up.
Yeah, he had himself a first quarter for sure and propelled his team to this lead, but
Isaac Carter for three. Finally, somebody else answers. He barely missed one in that first period, and that time able to connect. And then on the inbounds, Hardman comes away with the steal. He's going to take it all the way in, up with the right hand. Too strong. He likes the left side. That time he switched to the right and was unable to convert. Now the other way, Cruz Spencer flips it over across the lane to Holden Schwander. Ball back in the hands of Spencer now. They back it out. On the drive, Sheward. And a whistle, and looks like it's going to be a foul on Hardman.
Jump ball.
Oh, jump ball. Okay, tied it up. Nice job once again. Hardman with the quick hands. Possession back to HCYA.
I think through this tournament it's been they had the arrow wrong. It isn't outside the ball.
Does stay with Northside, so good job by our table crew over there on the scorer's table. They catch that one and let the officials know. 14-6. HCYA out in front. Northside with the inbounds. Here is Cruz Spencer, and he gets the contact and will be at the free throw line.
That's the second foul on O'Tile.
Well, they said it was on the floor, so no free throws. Spencer yet to score, the Midwest MVP. There's the spinning jump shot, rolls off the left side, and a nice rebound inside by Lathan Sheward.
Draws the foul on Hilton. So they'll keep the ball here. I believe Northside has been the aggressor early in this tournament and all their other games. And HCYA has been the one. Finally, Spencer gets on the board there.
There he goes, finally with the hesitation up and under. His first 2 points of the game. And he cuts into that HCYA lead. Warriors up 6 with the ball. Hardman over in the corner. And that time, Isaac Carter just hit a three, and he faked the three but shuffled his feet and gets called for the travel.
Yeah, just shuffled the feet a little bit.
Here's Northside, Cruz Spencer up ahead. That is Lathan Sheward. Here's Spencer from the free throw line, and now he's starting to heat up. Good sign for the Lions, 14-10 now, lead down to 4. HCYA, Hardman talks to Coach Hardman. Gives him some instructions. He brings it over the timeline. Here he comes on the attack. Down the lane, right side, off the glass, too strong. Rebound attempt on the other side by O'Tile. But the Lions come away with it. Lions fans starting to get into it. A little bit off to our right, and they're making some noise. They got a good crowd Oh, ball tipped out of his hands, almost over backcourt. And here comes Cruz Spencer again. Spencer. Oh, and there's Hardman, another steal. Hardman going to take it all the way up and in. Manny Hardman just having a game. 13 points for him. And then there's a steal again.
Yeah, Spencer threw that one a little bit too far from his teammate. Couldn't get to it. If that ball is anywhere within 10 feet, Hartman's going to be close.
Yeah, he is. He's just got a nonstop motor. There is Carter for three. Rattles out. Rebound falls off into the hands.
Going to be a timeout.
Isaac Elliott.
Timeout for Northside.
So if you're Northside, what do? You're playing a guy that you know is a high-level player, all region, down in the Big South, Manny Hardman, and he's pretty much had his way. A lot of steals, a lot of layups. He's been shown that he can really drive on either side of the paint, and they really struggle to stop him right now.
Yeah, he's so quick, and also not just quick. Has really good ball handling skills and very good basketball IQ. Like, he knows where his people are. You know, he knows he's got Carter to that corner three. If he drives on that side, if they double down, he's going to kick it.
Yeah.
And defensively, he knows where the next pass is going to be, and he just keeps jumping passes. So if you're Northside here, you're going to have to try to see if you can set a couple screens on him and try to get him away from the ball. But that's going to be tough to do because he's so quick.
Absolutely. And he has shown off here in this game why they have made it as far as they have. Really a pretty easy time marching all the way to this Final Four, a 29-point victory in their game a couple of days ago, and then 16 points in the Final Four yesterday. So Hardman, a key part of that. And let's see if they can continue that and get it all the way to the finish line and bring home an undisputed championship for boys 10U. That time from behind, Lions being pressured. Trauber saw the defender coming and kind of positioned himself, or the player had to run into him. That was Devin Hilton with his second.
Yeah, so they got three players with 2 fouls right now due to the Warriors. And we're still in the second quarter, so we're going to see how that plays out.
Spencer back out top.
Warriors staying in a zone defense here, 2-3. See if they can get Spencer to shoot him out of it.
Ooh, Spencer just about lost it there. And, of course, as soon as he shows any signs of losing the ball, he's got a Warrior in his face. On the spin move, Sheward. Now it is back out to Trauber. He's going to pop a three. That is short. Rebound into the hands of Isaac Carter for HCYA. 2:42 to go here in this first half. It is 16-10. The Warriors out in front of Northside in this boys 10U undisputed championship. Will it go back to Indianapolis or down south to Texas? We will find out here with just over 2 minutes to go here in this second quarter. There's a three. Once again, Isaac Carter. Second three-pointer for him. And the biggest lead of the game now at 9. Here comes Northside. Try to answer. Trauber back over to Schwander. And the drive down the right side of the lane. He gets his first 2 points of the game. Nice shot there by Holden Schwander. Nice drive.
Yeah, he drove right at Corbin Scott knowing he's got 2 fouls, and he can't afford to pick up his third here, so just had to play as good as defense as he can with his hands straight up.
Warriors with the ball, 7-point lead. Minute and a half here to go on the drive. Oh, nice dish, but he can't finish Corbin Scott. Still, Hardman comes down with the rebound. A little floater by Cohen Scott that's good. His first 2 of the game. Now they're starting to spread that scoring around. 21-12, 9-point lead again.
Good hesitation there on that penetration.
Yeah, nice dribble drive. Tyson Trauber, but he couldn't finish. Warriors with a chance to build onto that lead, which sits at 9 right now, with just about 60 seconds to go here.
Yeah, I don't know if the Lions have been down like this and played a team like this yet in this tournament. They've kind of had their way getting to this game, as you mentioned earlier, and the Warriors have come in and shown some aggression.
That time on the reach in from behind. Foul looked like it was on Holden Schwander.
I believe it was on 32. Oh, yeah, that is Holden. Good job, Paul.
We got
Good
it.
job, Scott.
We got
Good
it.
job. We're on it.
I read numbers. HCYA with the inbounds. Here comes Scott. Corbin Scott puts it up. Too strong. Rebound to Cruz Spencer for Northside. Under a minute to go. 21-12. Lions really need some answers. They bring it up ahead past the half-court line. Ooh, almost out of control. And gets tied up, Lathan Sheward, but somehow comes out of it. Gets it over to Cruz Spencer. Here comes Spencer. Oh, nice dish down low, and he puts it in. Another bucket by Schwander down on the right block. And they've cut the lead to 7 now. 23 seconds to go here in the first half.
That score there was created by Spencer by drawing the defenders to him. They know they got to shut him down, so good job of his teammates stepping up and making that bucket.
Northside crowd trying to help their team get a stop here. 7 seconds to go in the half. Warriors with the lead and on the attack. Here is a three by Cohen Scott. That's too strong. Lions get the rebound, and that's the way it will end things here in this first half. It's a 21-14 lead for HCYA over the Northside Lions in this boys 10U Undisputed National Championship game. We'll take a halftime break and be back with the second half action after this.
When it hurts, real time it. When it hurts, real time it.
Welcome back to second half action here at the 33rd Annual National Christian Homeschool Basketball Championships in Springfield, Missouri, where in this boys 10U Undisputed National Championship game, the HCYA Warriors holding on to a 21-14 lead over the Northside Lions out of Indianapolis, Indiana. And here come the Warriors again on the attack. They were led early on by Manny Hardman, number 20, and that time a miss by Devin Hilton. But then the rest of his teammates started to heat up. Isaac Carter, number 5, with 2 3-pointers. Cohen Scott had a pair as well. And so the lead right now sits at 7. Northside going to try to make a little bit of a comeback here against this Warriors team that really rode the hot scoring of Hardman early on to build that lead. He scored their first 11 points.
Yeah, he had all 11 in the first quarter, only 2 there in the second quarter, but he had a little help from his teammates as Carter hit 2 threes from the corner.
Here comes Northside on the attack. Noah Johnson flips it over to Schwander, who hit a couple of buckets towards the end of that second period, but that time too strong. Here comes Hardman, quickly the other way, puts it into high gear, up and in with the left hand. He did that several times in the first half.
Yeah, he likes that left hand off the glass. And he tried it a few times with the right hand, unable to get it to go, so went back to the old honey hole.
15 points for him, but quickly the other way. Noah Johnson with his first field goal of the game, his 4th point, and they keep it at 7 now, 4:38. Here come the Warriors. Hardman once again with the ball.
23-16, Warriors holding this 7-point advantage.
Here's a 3-point shot by Cohen Scott that is too strong. Rebound comes off to Corbin Scott, but as he tries to throw it away, well, there's still ball still in bounds, and looked like one of the players thought might have had a foot on the line, but the official said it was a tie-up, so it will stay down at this end. HCYA throwing it in at their own end of the court. Now right in front of their bench, there's Hardman. Being watched by Coach Hardman. They're going to set up a play now. Little screen for him. He flips it down to Corbin Scott. The big man muscles one home. That's his first bucket of the game. 25-16 Warriors. Build that lead back up to 9. They've had it in double digits. But Northside with a couple of buckets to trim it back down in single digits. That time, though, struggling to get it down court.
Yeah, that pressure from the Warriors is starting to affect Northside.
So they wait for one of the players to tie his shoes. The Lions with the inbounds, and they've got a couple of all-region players, had a really good Midwest region as they came away with the Midwest 10U, and the MVP being Cruz Spencer. But right now it has been Manny Hardman's show, as he has 15 points already. That time on the entry pass into the paint, ball gets stuck on the floor, and with possession arrow and a tie-up, it'll still stay at this end. But Northside would sure love to get some kind of flow to their offense. Right now, they really are struggling. That HCYA defense attacking them every time they get the ball. Nice jump shot on the inbounds by Cruz Spencer. He's got 6 now, starting to heat up. The lead back down to 7. They keep hanging around. Warriors on the drive. Cohen Scott and a whistle on the reach-in. That's going to be on Holden Schwander, his second for the Lions. HCYA with the inbounds. Scott throws it in. Hardman chases it down, drives into the paint. Little floater off the glass. Too strong. Corbin Scott there with the putback attempt. He is fouled and will be at the free throw line.
32. I believe that's what he said.
That's going to be his third if it is. So Holden Schwander came off the bench and scored a couple buckets in the second period. He's really been active even in this third, but those fouls starting to pile up for him. First free throw rattles out for Corbin Scott. He'll get one more.
Carter coming out of the game. Number 40, Jude Simmons, coming into the game.
Warriors the 5A gold ball champs. Lions the 7A gold ball champs. Second shot no good as well. Lions off with the rebound. But the pass over to the midcourt.
Yeah, with Cohen Scott and Manny Hartman there on that press break, you can't really afford to throw that cross court like that.
And then a floater from the right baseline. Devin Hilton, nice shot. His first 2 of the game, starting to spread it out now. 5 different scores for the Warriors. And then Hardman tries to rip the ball away, and we got a jump ball. And it's as good as a turnover as they will get it back on their side of the court, the Warriors. Boy, as soon as the Lions get anywhere near the half-court line, it seems to be like a double team or a trap going on, and the Lions have really, really struggled to be able to come away with the ball and get any kind of clean looks at all.
Yeah, and I was wondering how this game was going to go because both teams kind of run the same type of pressure and through this whole tournament. So you kind of figured, or I figured, that they both be able to handle that pressure pretty easily. They're the ones that run the same thing, but the quickness of Cohen Scott and Manny Hardman has just been a little bit too much for Northside. They just have felt a little bother here and haven't been able to get any rhythm.
Yeah, they haven't at all, and he showed up in the score. I mean, when they do have opportunities, they've shown that they're able to put some points on the board. 5 different players scoring for them as well, and Cruz Spencer. 6 points. I mean, he's had a decent game, but really held in check from what we've seen from him in these last couple of tournaments. And he's going to have to really step things up some if they're going to come back from this. 27-18, 2:40. HCYA with the ball and the lead.
Yeah, still only a 9-point ball game. If you're Northside right now, you're just trying to see if you can string together a couple back-to-back stops and get a couple scores and see if you can flip the momentum and get back in this game.
Every time HCYA builds their lead to 9 this half, the Lions have had an answer to cut it to 7. But that time, good find, but Hilton couldn't convert. And a collision down low, couple bodies on the floor. They help each other up, and it will go the other way. Lions with the ball. Another stop. Can they get it back down to 7 or even 6 with a 3? Here's the inbounds. Cruz Spencer. He's double-teamed. That press. Lions. Pass was over the head of Schwander, and that's a turnover again. Here come the Warriors. Cohen Scott driving, floater from the right side. Battle for the board. Ripped down by Cruz Spencer, and he was fouled over the back. That looked like that might have been Manny Hardman on that one.
Only his first foul of the game. That's interesting. As aggressive as he plays, he doesn't create a lot of fouls.
Trauber finally got it over the timeline, but then the ball is tapped away from him and out of bounds. It'll still stay at this end. So HCYA's their pressure has really wreaked havoc on Northside's ability to get into a flow, but they have hung around. Right now, the deficit at 9. It's been in the 7 to 9 range this entire half. And that time on the fake 3, looked like he moved his feet. The official right there, and he calls Trauber for the travel.
Yeah, he gave it a pretty hard head fake when he did. He shoveled both of his feet because the head fake was so hard.
Faked his own body out.
Yeah.
HCYA going to bring it in. Here comes Hardman. Hardman with 15 points for his squad, and they lead 27-18. They're going to take their time now. It's kind of the first time we've seen that this game for them. They are usually really on the move, fast-moving team, lots of motion, and right now they go back into it. Here is the big man, Corbin Scott, had the ball knocked away.
3 seconds in the lane, I believe.
And they got the 3 seconds, yeah. So the Lions with another stop on that turnover is trying to do something to get some kind of a regularity here with their offense. There they go. They finally break the press and down the right side as their coach urges them on. Sheward got it to Trauber, who misses the jump shot, but there's a rebound down low by Theodore Scherer, and then a put on the rebound, a kick out, and a jump shot for the Lions.
That was Trauber again.
They cut it back to 7. No shot, whistle on the floor. Almost had a chance for a three-point play. Once again, Hardman just so difficult to guard. He's got so much speed and a great touch around the basket. But the foul on the floor on that one. Here he is. He's going to try a 3. Too strong. Fight for the board. Comes down to Jude Simmons. They feed it inside, or tried to Corbin Scott. but the ball was over his head, and Cruz Spencer there to pick it off. Other way coming the Lions, trying to get as close as they have this half, but they lose the ball once again, picked off by Cohen Scott. 27 seconds to go, third quarter. On the drive, his shot blocked, ripped and tied up. Theodore Scherer was right there. He was tied up by Cohen Scott. And the possession will keep it down here with HCYA. 21 and a half seconds to go. 27-20 lead. Got a whistle. And it's tough to tell because the possession error at the table, the light isn't on, so we don't know really which way it goes. And neither did the officials, but now they corrected, and actually it was Northside's ball after the tie-up. So the Lions now with a chance to cut it under 7 for the first time this half. And then on the drive, a little left-handed shot. Nice job by Trauber. He's had back-to-back buckets, and it's down to 5. 10 seconds to go. Warriors, Hardman. Ball goes through the hands of Otile. He gets it back, though. Hardman. And that is Corbin Scott. His shot is no good. And that is the way things will end here in the third. A little bit of a comeback by the Northside Lions, but they still trail the HCYA Warriors here in this boys 10U Undisputed National Championship game, 27-22. Welcome back. Here we go. Fourth quarter action, boys 10U Undisputed National Championship in Springfield, Missouri. And the HCYA Warriors with the ball. And they are 6 minutes away from claiming the Undisputed Boys 10U Championship. They lead at 27-22, but the Lions as close as they've been since the second quarter. But there's the answer for them as Hardman with the floater to start things off. And boy, he has had a game, 17 points now for the Warriors and Hardman. 29-22. Crowd liked the move there by Spencer, but Warriors able to recover on defense. Trauber has given them some really good minutes and some points there, but that time a turnover, and the Warriors get the ball. 29-22. 5 minutes away from the finish of this one.
Yeah, if you're Northside here, you can't afford any more turnovers in this fourth quarter.
HCYA with the ball. Oh, Scott lost it there for a second. But then driving is Isaac Carter. And back out top to Scott. He'll get it to Hardman. Hardman with 17. He holds his hand down and tells his team just settle down. Let's take our time. Smart passes. Be in the right spots. And so far they've done that. There's the entry pass to Corbin Scott and a whistle on the hold. And that is number 32, Schwander. And I believe that's his fourth foul, Jeremy.
That's what I have as well. We're not the official book, but we're close.
Oh, on the inbounds, Lathan Sheward cut in front of the pass. He's going to take it the other way, harassed from behind, and that was Cohen Scott. I believe he's going to be called for the foul.
I think they called that on number 20.
And that's Hardman.
The referee put up 20.
That'll be his second. On the inbounds, oh, man, he had a good look, but Cruz Spencer blocked by Corbin Scott. And the other way, all the way. I mean, he's got a gear that nobody else has on the court right now. Manny Hardman to the bucket. 19 points now for him, and the lead back up to 9 again. Lions need some points here. On the drive, collision. Got a whistle, and that is going to be a blocking foul on Corbin Scott. That his third or fourth?
That's his third, I believe.
That was on the shot, so Lathan Sheward will be at the free throw line. He hit a bucket in the first period, but nothing since then, so maybe this can get him going again. And the Lions, they just seem to kind of be stuck in that 5 to 9 point range.
Yeah, they just can't seem to get inside of that.
First shot is good. Free throws help when you're trying to make a comeback. Clock stopped. You can whittle away that lead without losing any of the minutes. But just 4:15 left in this boys 10U Undisputed Championship game. They'll get one more. Lathan Sheward, all Midwest player. Second shot, he banks it home.
Got the Northside faithful here over our right shoulder.
Yeah, they're making some noise, trying to will their team back. HCYA on the attack, up by 7. Long pass into the corner. Isaac Carter has hit a couple of threes this game. And on the drive, there's Cohen Scott. His floater from the free throw line, no good. Battle for the board comes down to Corbin Scott. Corbin Scott drives all the way in, and strong move. Puts it in for 2. 33-24, back up to 9, and then ball knocked out of bounds. The Lions lose it, and that's another turnover due to the pressure by the Warriors.
Once again, Manny Hartman there just putting the pressure on the ball handler, and his quick hands have really affected the Lions.
On the inbounds, and the big man with the run here, 6 points in this second half, and we're going to have a timeout as the lead now back up to 11 for HCYA over the Lions. We'll take a break as they're going to take a full timeout, and we'll be back at the final 3:46 in this one after this. Final 3:45 here. Northside Lions going to have to climb the mountain. They trail it 35-24 in the boys 10U Undisputed Championship game. HCYA, once again, that pressure turns into a turnover.
Yeah, straight out of the timeout.
Warriors back on the attack. That pressure has just on the full court, and the trap has just all day long bothered the Lions and kept them out of sorts. There's another steal. The step back by Cohen Scott, that is no good, but they get the rebound. Another chance. Warriors with the ball. Going to work it around, take some time till they get what they want. On the drive, Corbin Scott, the big man, has just hit a couple of straight jumpers, but that time he got tied up, and the tie-up will give the ball back to Northside.
They gotta figure out this press pretty quick.
Yeah, and they're running out of time. 3 minutes to go. Lions down by 11. On the drive, all the way to the bucket, Noah Johnson, and we got a charge. Great job by the Warriors there. Corbin Scott set up down low and took the charge and gets the ball back for his team. Got a 30-second timeout. So right now, Jeremy, if you are the Lions, you trail it by 11 points, 35-24, and I don't know that you can fix that quickly how you handle the press. There's just so much speed right now that they're going up against with the Warriors, and it's just kept them from really getting into any kind of offense today.
Yeah, I think at this point they haven't been able to score too frequently, so you may think about starting a foul here because you still only have 2 team fouls in this quarter, and you don't want to get it to a point where you have to start fouling late and then you not in the bonus yet. So if you're Northside here, I'd try to be a little bit aggressive. You can afford to be, and see if you can get a couple steals. But they're going to have to amp up their defense and see if they can change this outcome.
Yeah, and if there's one area that they have been better than HCYA, the Warriors only 1 out of 3 on free throws this game, while the Lions are 4 for 4. So it may be the kind of thing where that's going to be your way to stop their offense. Quickly the other way, there's a three-point attempt, but he traveled before he took the shot by Isaac Carter. He connected on a couple of those in the second period. At that time, he walked. Lions fans trying to urge them on to do something here to come back. 2:40 to go. Here's a jump shot that is off the right side of the rim by Lathan Sheward. Lathan Sheward can't get that one to go, and the rebound brought up by Manny Hardman. Hardman with the ball, 19 points for his squad to lead all scorers today. They're up by 11. Clock winding down on the Lions' hopes. HCYA, Cohen Scott with the ball in front of his own bench. He's being harassed and bothered there by the Lions player. And
5 seconds.
Okay, and so good defense there. That was Tryson Trauber went to the floor, but the official blew the whistle before any of the contact and said he got the 5-second defensive call. So you got to stop. Now you need some points. Northside on the attack, and there's a push by Cohen Scott, and I believe that's his 3rd or 4th foul. So going to have to watch that as well. 2:07 to go. Lions break the press. They got a man in the corner. He didn't look. Took it all the way in, and a wild shot by Sheward is no good.
Oh, Spencer almost had to steal.
Yep.
But they do get the turnover.
If he'd have looked in the corner, he had one of his teammates wide open. But he missed him that time and then missed the shot. Luckily for them, they keep it down at this end. Going to be another quick timeout. So if you're HCYA, you just stick with what you got. You know that your press is going to bother. Do you keep pressing?
Yeah, if you're the Warriors, you know that press has bothered them the whole time with ball movement, so you just keep the pressure on. And if you get the rebound, you got to make sure you get the ball in the Hartman's hand. He's done a really good job of, running this offense. He's smart enough, has enough basketball IQ to push it if he has an open layup. If not, he's going to pull it out and run some clock. So he's played very smart throughout this game, just like the last time when he got the last possession, he got the turnover, and instead of taking off, he held back, let everybody get in front of him, and just walked it up the floor, run some clock, try to get a good shot.
Under 2 minutes to go, so the Lions running out of time and needing more points. They're going to need something on this possession if they want to keep their hopes alive for trying to come away with the boys' 10U Undisputed National Championship. They'll bring it in at the end of their own bench. And here we go. Last 1:55 now to go. Lions on the attack.
If they want to mount a comeback, they're going to have to score this possession.
Spencer fires up a three, but a rebound off the miss by Noah Johnson. Another shot that is blocked. They're going to back it out. Looks like they're going to be shooting threes now. Oh, nice fake.
Head fake.
That was Lathan Sheward. His three no good. And rebound tied up there. That rebound was pulled down by Devin Hilton, but then quickly Cruz Spencer came over and got a hand on the ball. It stays at this end. They're keeping possession. They just cannot put the ball in the bucket right now. Only 2 free throws this quarter for Northside. Fakes the three and then kicks it over, and then he gets hit on the arm. So that is 4 fouls now. Not yet in the bonus.
That's also on Cohen Scott.
And that's got to be his 4th. Oh, and the pass that time too wide. Trauber tried to get it over to Schwander, but threw it out of bounds, and that's a turnover and a costly one with 1:24 to go. 11-point lead for HCYA. Here's Hardman on the inbounds. He has handled it the whole game. 19 points. Kicks it up ahead. There's a short little jump shot that is good. Nice assist. Hilton with the points. Hardman with the assist. And the lead now is 13 with 1:14 to go.
Timeout by the Warriors, coach. I think he's going to try to get us a couple of substitutions in here and see if he can finish this out. 1:14 to go, 13-point lead. And his pressure has been the biggest difference here, that full court pressure. And mainly Manny Hartman, he's just been all over the place. He's been everywhere.
Absolutely. So far today, we've had the boys 12U Undisputed that went to the Northside Lions trying to get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Undisputed champion. undisputed champion. 5 undisputed
Yep.
champions. I can't count. It's all different colors.
Yeah, this is the
And
fifth one of the day.
We got more to go. 6 more after that. So Northside Lions trying to put their name on that list, but they need some help. 1 minute to go. That shot is no good off the baseline. And here come the HCYA Warriors. That was number 23. We don't have him on our roster for the Lions. That tried to hit that shot.
Substitution timeout, I believe, here.
And they're just going to swap out some players, get them into the game.
He's going to get Hartman out of the game. He's played a good game, and he can go rest his legs now.
Yeah. He could have matched his jersey number if he'd gotten one more point, but I don't think he cares about that right now. They're more concerned and more excited about the possibilities that look to be very likely as they lead at 37-24 in this boys 10U Undisputed Championship. Here is Jude Simmons with the jump shot that's no good. Isaac Carter with the follow. It falls short. Rebound off into the hands of number 12 for Northside. Back the other way they come. And on the floater off the glass, number 30, Theodore Scherer missed it there, and a whistle and a jump ball that will send it back to the Warriors. 27 to go here. The HCYA Warriors on their way to a boys 10U Undisputed National Championship as they will try to wind this one out. Northside Lions, great season, making it all the way to this game, but it will be the Warriors taking the banner back to Texas as they wind this one out. Both teams with bench players in right now. Guys getting some minutes and getting some airtime as well. As the clock winds down, little jump shot goes up that is no good by Jude Simmons. Rebound by the Lions, and that is the way it will end. Congratulations to the HCYA Warriors, your boys 10U Undisputed National Champions. We got more coming up. Next, we will have the girls 14U Undisputed Championship, the Chisholm Knights and the Little Rock Flames. Paul and Jeff will have that one for you. We'll be back in just a few minutes with that one.